With so many people using Facebook and using it for news, that's where we will start in writing for short form digital publication. Now, Facebook wants to work with journalists, offering free online courses on how journalists can best utilize their program, the Facebook Journalism Project, and several pages on best practices. Now, some of these best practices are to share breaking news. Now, one of the problems with newspapers is that they only come out once a day, or maybe once a week, or even once a month. Using social media like Facebook can allow journalists to break news almost instantaneously. Now, once a story is broken, use Facebook to keep followers updated. According to the best practices for journalists on Facebook page listed in the resources section of this lecture, when news organizations post multiple updates in quick succession during a news event, they saw a 10% increase in engagement of their page posts. Include your expert analysis when sharing stories. Links that included analysis received a 20% increase in referral clicks. Use Facebook to start conversations with your audience. Include a prompt for conversation and receive 70% above average engagement on your posts. And finally, use Facebook to enable participatory journalism. Ask for information and stories, or find sources from among your followers. Most other social media outlets can do what you can do on Facebook, so we'll delve a little deeper into how to write for sites like Twitter. Courtney Cedar of the Huffington Post wrote a great article titled A Scientific Guide to Writing Great Tweets: How to Get More Clicks, Retweets, and Reach, with lots of helpful tips. First, keep it short. And I don't just mean keep it within the 140 character limit, but keep it even shorter than that. Cedar cited research by Track Social on 100 well-known brands popular on Twitter, which found that the sweet spot for tweet length is right between 71 and 100 characters, because it gives your followers plenty of space to retweet with their own brief comments. Keep it conversational. Be professional without being overly formal, and avoid business jargon whenever possible. You want to use action words. That means more verbs and fewer nouns. Social media scientist Dan Zarella of HubSpot found tweets with more verbs and adverbs had a higher click-through rate than tweets with more nouns and adjectives. And don't forget to use hashtags. Now, in case you don't know, a hashtag turns a word or group of words into a searchable length. For example, in January 2016, the hashtag #OscarsSoWhite emerged after no one of color was nominated in any of the 4 acting categories. Now, in this example from CNN Entertainment, the news outlet is using the hashtag to incorporate one of their stories into the conversation. While Instagram would appear to be geared more toward images than words, just like you wouldn't publish a photo in a newspaper without a caption, you shouldn't do so on Instagram either. Place the most important words at the beginning of your caption. Now, just like with any news story, you want your lead to include those most important facts. This is especially important in Instagram, as captions are cut off in their users' feeds after a few lines of text. Be sure to write something that makes your audience want to click for more. Keep it short. While Instagram does allow 2,200 character captions, you don't need to use them all. Let the picture speak for itself. Tag your location. Similar to a hashtag, an Instagram location is searchable. Just click on it to see all the other posts taken from the same place. Now, finally, Instagram has a lot of cool photo filters with cool names like Slumber and Willow that you might be tempted to add to your photos. Don't. Photojournalists follow very strict ethics that prohibit them from making anything other than basic edits, so as not to diminish the photograph's integrity.